Hello traders, you're welcome back to the Forex Geek channel. In this video, we are just going to be exploring a powerful yet underutilized strategy, and that is is a strategy that uses the average true range, okay, or ATR for short, to identify support and resistance levels. So I'm going to be adding the average true range indicator to the chart right away. All right. The ATR indicator. Now this is the ATR indicator, the average true range indicator. All right. So stick around because I'll show you step by step how to integrate ATR into your strategy and take your trading analysis to the next level. Okay, if you've ever struggled with false breakouts or pinpointing key zones on your charts, this video is going to simplify things for you. Okay, so let us just quickly start with the basics. The ATR, or the average true range, it's a technical indicator that measures market volatility. All right, now it was originally introduced by J. Wallace Wilder in his book New Concepts in Technical Trading Systems. Okay, now the ATR calculates the average range between high and low prices over a specific number of periods, commonly 14. Now that is seen in the default, right? In as much as you can modify this to suit your own trading style, the default settings comes with the 14 period, meaning that the average true range calculates the average range between high and low prices over 14 periods. That is the default settings. If you change it to 20, it's going to be over 20 periods and so on. Okay, now what makes the ATR special is that it's not directional. Okay, it doesn't tell you whether the market is trending up or down, all right, but rather how much it is moving. Okay, now this makes it incredibly versatile for identifying dynamic levels of support and resistance based on market conditions. All right, now you are probably thinking support and resistance levels are typically based on price action, right? Okay, so where does ATR come in? Great question, right? Great question. Now ATR helps you add a layer of precision to your support and resistance analysis. Okay, traditional static levels can sometimes fail during periods of high volatility, okay, leading to false breakouts or premature entries. All right, now with the ATR you can adapt your support and resistance zones dynamically based on how much the market is moving. For example, if the ATR value is high, right, it indicates increased volatility, meaning your support and resistance zones might need to be wider to account for larger price swings. Now, if the ATR is low, the market is quieter, right, and tighter levels might suffice. Okay, now here's how you can apply ATR to your trading strategy. The first step is to add ATR to your chart, obviously, right? Now if you want to add ATR to your chart, of course you have to open your trading platform and then you go to insert. If you're using the MetaTrader 4 terminal, you go to insert, you go to indicators, then you go to oscillators. All right, because the average true range is under oscillators. Okay, so you can then stick with the default, or you can actually stick with the default settings, the 14 period settings for now, okay, because it's widely used and reliable. Now secondly, you have to calculate your dynamic levels. Okay, once you have the ATR value, you can use it to create dynamic support and resistance zones. Okay, for example, take the current ATR value, right, and add it to the most recent high. Okay, if you take the current ATR value and add it to the most recent high, for a dynamic resistance level. Similarly, you can subtract the ATR value, right? Okay. Similarly, you can subtract the ATR value from the most recent low, all right, to calculate a dynamic support level. Now, the third step is to combine with price action. Now, dynamic levels based on ATR works best, right, when combined with traditional tools like candlestick patterns, trend lines, or Fibonacci retracements. Now, it's always important to make use of trend lines. You can see how trend lines are always, they are very, very useful, all right, in technical analysis. Trend lines are very, very useful in technical analysis. Now, these give you dynamic support and resistance levels. The trend lines help you know when price is probably about to reverse. Okay, if a trend is continuing, if a breakout happens, the trend line gives you information about these things. Okay, you can also make use of Fibonacci retracement, all right, the Fibonacci retracement tools, which also gives you dynamic so it gives you a variety of possible reversal levels. Okay, and then you can also add any other indicator of your choice actually for confirmations. Now you have to look for confluence, all right, when the ATR based levels align with other support and resistance zones, you will have stronger validation. Now, here are a few quick tips to maximize the effectiveness of ATR support and resistance. Okay, always use ATR, this indicator, always use it in conjunction with other technical tools. Okay, it is not a standalone indicator, but a complementary one. All right, it's not exactly very advisable to just use only the ATR alone. Right, now you also have to adjust your ATR settings based on the time frame that you are trading. Okay, shorter time frames might require smaller periods. Now, in as much as the default 14 period is effective, right, you might want to adjust the settings a bit, right? For shorter time frames, you might want to reduce this value a bit. For higher time frames, you can just stick with the default 14 period setting. Okay, and then keep an eye on market conditions. All right, ATR levels will shift depending on volatility. All right, so revisit your zones regularly. And that is a wrap. The ATR is an incredibly versatile tool that, when used for support and resistance, right, it can give you a clear edge in your trading. All right, if you found this video helpful, don't forget to smash that like button. It really helps the channel. And if you're new here, make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss out on actionable trading strategies like this. Let me know in the comments, have you used ATRs for support and resistance before? Or are you planning to try it out now? I would love to hear how you implement this strategy in your trading. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Happy trading.